sibonga kakhulu to all media houses abakwazile ukuthi babe ingxenye yesimemo sethu ukuthi sibe khona la eGP eGoli eJohannesburg eGauteng province njoba sazi ke ukuthi iyona sizinda mnotho wezwe laseNingizimu Afrika la iGoli ngakho ke inkinga ila iGoli ziningi ziyesabeka kakhulu futhi nabo kufika abangekho emthethweni abagcwele iGoli bayizigidigidi baningi kakhulu lokho ama states akukho lokhu kungamanga ngakho ke nganza kwethu sizothethelana nomfowethu uphakela umthakathi umfoka ndabandaba sikwazi ukwendlala ukusukela osukwini lakusasa njoba kwanqunywa umhla ka-30 June 2026 ukuthi sicela ukuthi abokufika babe bengasekho eNingizimu Afrika baphume baphele bonke bokufika abangenawo amaphepha njengoba kuyatholakala ukuthi iningi labo vele abanawo amaphepha aqondileyo nabathi aqondile bawagwazele banama home affairs endlini zabo mayiverifywa awasabeli home affairs abantu labo ufuze ngabe bagcwele emajele ngicela ukuthethela umfoka ndabandaba endlala inkulumo injoba injalo bese nami ngiyanezezela lapha nalapha ngamza kwethu sibonga kakhulu kuyihlupha kwenu ngathi singelutho singabantu nje baseNingizimu Afrika abakhathalele izwe labo ngiyabonga
Ndaba ezitha uMacengwane ngiyathokoza kakhulu mfowethu ngicela ukubingelela kakhulu kwabe indaba bamahlelo ehlukene bonke abathatha ithuba labo basondela kulokhu kucela kwethu kwanamhlanje ngibingelele ngenkulu inhlonipho kumfowethu umfazi ogcwele umfoka amakhanya ngibingelele kumfowethu uNtombela eduze kwami ngibingelele kumfowethu uDlakadla ngale sandleni sami sokudla sibingelele zonke ke insizwa ezikhona siyayibona insizwa nazo zikhona emva kwabe indaba nomne wethu lapha ukhona ubaba uMpungosi siyathokoza kakhulu ke cha ingane zakwethu lo msebenzi masuqala sawuqala ngokuthula sawuqhuba ngokuthula umkhizo usuyezwela ejazini kulabo kufanele uzwele kubo uzwela nje siqhubeka senza ngokuthula uma ngabeke lapha kwaZulu kwenziwa izinto ke sifuna nokufundisa nabo bonke abantu ke ngendlela yethu thina esilamula ngayo izimpi nangendlela esenza ngayo izinto ngokuthula kuze kufunde nezinye izinhlanga thina siyakwazi ukuhlala phansi kufe umuntu sihlale phansi kukhulunywe kulungiswe leyo nto kwedlule efile umuntu engekho manje ke siyakwazi futhi ukuthi uma sifuna ukuzwakala sikwenze nje ngenhlonipho sikwenze awuthi mawufuna ukukhuluma nobaba wakho ukhona into ongajabule ngayo uhulumeni ufana nobaba wethu awukwazi ukuthi uma uyokhuluma nobaba wakho kukhona into ongajabule ngayo bese ungena neivalo endlini bese ukhuluma umile bese ukhuluma ulwa ungasahloniphi sifuna ukufundisa uhulumeni ukuthi sonke lesisikhathi sithule besinikeza yena ithuba nje hayi ukuthi besingazi besinika yena ithuba ukuthi wendoda besilokhu sisho abanye baze bayeka ngisho ukuvota Macengwane bayeka ngisho ukuvota abantu ngoba bethi bazama ukumkhombisa uhulumeni ukuthi wehulumeni lento oyenzayo kithi ayilungile manje ke sithi kulokhu ake simkhombisa uhulumeni ngokuthi sihlangane singamapolitiki ahlukene siqhamuke inhlanganweni ezehlukene sihlangane simkhombisa ichabo siyaqonda phela ukuthi masuke siyovotela umuntu eyovotela iqembu lakhe usuke nje votela iqembu lakhe kodwa ekugcineni singabantu base South Africa lokhu nje sikwenzayo akuqondene ngqo nabantu bokufika kuqondene nohulumeni sikhuthaza yena ukuthi wehulumeni nanka ama drugs kulela dolobha wehulumeni nakho kwenziwa ama IDs angekho emthethweni lapha wehulumeni nakho kwenza ubugebengu lapha lento iyingozi ezweni iyingozi naseyinganeni zethu ngakho ke yonke lento esiyenzile kuze kufika namhlanje siyenze ngokuthula namhlanje ke njoba sila sizothi ake sibalayeni ngoba kukhona phakathi kwazi ikhulu kahulumeni eyifisa ngathi ngabe kusukudlanga ingakho umuzwa omunye umholi ethi hayi aba document ufuna kusukudlama ngoba uyazi ukuthi kuzothukuthela ingakho uzwa ukuthi ethi nawe awuseyena wase South Africa ngoba nawe awunayo into ekufakazelayo ukuthi ungase South Africa ubulimo obungakanani lokho ukuthi ungafika ube umholi ube in leadership in the National Assembly for more than 30 years and then uvuke kusasa uthi wena hayi kufanele kuhlalwe phansi yini efuna ukuhlalelwa phansi uma kuthiwa silandela umthetho imuphi lo mthetho ufuna siulandele. The same umthetho o compromise amaphoyisa ethu, the same umthetho abuse amaphoyisa ethu. Amaphoyisa wakwazi ukusebenza igebengu zinamandla ngaphezulu kwamaphoyisa. Sizobuyisa isithunzi samaphoyisa thina, sizobuyisa isithunzi samasosha thina, sizobuyisa isithunzi samadoda akuhulumeni angayithandi lento eyenzakalayo kodwa angazi ukuthi azokwenza njani ngoba abanjwe ngama-mandate. Sizothi kamandla awabuyele kubantu, asiwaceli lamandla, siyawathatha siwabuyisa ngakithi. Yithi sizosho ukuthi ubani ozoba upresident, yithi sizosho ukuthi ubani ozoba ikhansela, yithi sizosho ukuthi ubani osiphathele iGoli, yithi sizosho ukuthi ubani osiphathele iTheku, osiphathele iCape Town, osiphathele iSouth Africa. Ayizukuphathwa yinoma ubani ozobekwe emabhilidini amakhulu agadwe ngama-security amakhulu, yena ezakhe ingane they are not exposed to drugs. Uma ngabe ufuna ukubona ukuthi lento esisebenzayo iserious kangakanani, hamba uyobuka izingane lezi ezimhambima amaphara. Ubusu uyayibuza wena ukuthi if ingane ineminyaka ewu14 already doing prostitution, eyakhe ingane na14 ufila kanjani ngayo yona? Manje ke sizothi kubantu bakithi lokhu sikwenze kuze kufike lapha namhlanje, lapha uzwa abaholi bonke sebephawula, sikwenze ngokuthula. Silokhu sayaqala sikwenza ngokuthula. Sizothi kubantu bakithi kusasa umhla ka1 i-countdown iyaqala, asijiki lapho, i-countdown iyaqala. Umhla ka30 awulona ilanga lesigameko. Umhla ka30 is not an event. Umhla ka30 is a date by which all foreigners, all illegal foreigners must have left the country. We are calling on all ambassadors from different African countries to come and fetch their people, because by 30th we need to start other programs afanele South Africa. Nakhuluma ngeSouth Africa angabathinta abantu bokufika. Nobody is going to die, no looting is going to happen, no violence is going to be incited. But we are calling on our brothers and sisters to say, my brothers and sisters, respect the peaceful way that we are using to ask you to leave the country. Because asifuni ukuzobuza ukuthi we gave you 6 months, why are you still here? We don't want to ask that question after the 30th. We do not want to ask that question. We want to say, we want to understand ukuthi okhona la is providing a scarce skill, okhona la is here on an educational visa, okhona la ukhona ngezinto ezisemthethweni kuphela. All illegal foreigners, even in buildings like this. On the 30th, we will be in these buildings. We will be checking what's happening in these buildings. Because you can't call Johannesburg a headquarters of African economy. Ufice ibhilidi lifama windi kanjena kulenga mapitikoti, kulenga maphinifa, kulenga yonke. We can't have towns like this. Because this is where drugs are cooked. This is where prostitution is conducted. This is where illegal stuff is done. And our police are compromised, and we are going to rescue them. We are going to rescue our leaders. We are going to rescue this country, and we are going to do all that peacefully. And we are calling on our people ukuthi niqhubeke bafowethu nibe nokuthula. Ongafuni ukwenza ukuthula sicela ngangene eviyweni lethu ahamba yokwenza into ebhedayo ebese funa kuthiwa yenziwe yithini. Uma wena unamandla okwenza into ebhedayo hamba uyoyenza wedwa, ungangeni phakathi kwethu. I will be leading 1 million men on the day, and nothing is going to happen to this country. No infrastructure is going to be damaged. Akuzukushiswa lutho, akuzukubulawa lutho. We will be showing the government, we will be saying, government, look at us. We are 1 million men. We are saying one and the same thing. We are saying illegal immigrants must leave this country. Not only our black illegal immigrants, all races must leave this country. Abantu bayazi thina kasihlali kuma suburbs. Abanye bayasibuza ndaba ezithi abathi why ningabathinta abelungu. Njengamanje njoba sila abekho abelungu la. Asikwazi ukukhuluma ngabelungu ngoba abelungu abekho la. Asihlali thina nabelungu. Every man that is staying in a suburb or in an estate, if he's staying with illegal white people there, he must do his job also. He's a man. He must stand up and fix the country. Everybody must contribute in fixing this country, and everybody must take part in making sure that we restore the greatness of this country. Lelizwe lihle, lelizwe linemali, lelizwe lingakwazi ukunakekela abantu balo kahle ngaphandle kweinkinga. sicela lokho nje kuphela, sicela kube nokuthula. Siyayiqala i-countdown, akhona ama-march amaningi every day from tomorrow. Every day there will be an update ukuthi leading to the 30th what's going on and what's going to happen. Thank you very much.
Ngandza kwethu sisabonga kakhulu mntakababa. Just the path created by the past. It influences the present and it creates the future. Therefore, I mean to say that the historical marches that we have had in South Africa, led by Ubaba Uphakamela Mthakathi, Ujacinta, and myself, and we are saying that the history tells itself that it has been extremely peacefully and no damages, no one was beaten. It's a blue lie that someone was beaten, never. It's a discipline amongst ourselves. Even myself, I've been beaten by my brother here during the march because it's a command. When you are the commander of Zulu Army, especially, and then you must discipline your warriors so that they must be in order and so that they must not put a wrong picture out there. Therefore, it's very simple. We are going to convene 9 provinces, form provincial structures in all provinces, and those leadership that are active in different provinces of South Africa, they will also make sure that the people on the ground and in different cities, they also form the structures within their provinces so that each and every day starting from tomorrow there will be all protests against illegal immigrants in all cities because there are millions and millions of them that are here. We are saying and appealing to our government that whomever trying to hijack our peaceful march in the name of criminals must be arrested. What happened in Scott was Natal. We condemn it. That it shouldn't be happening because even when the court have ruled against the will of the people, they must also learn to appeal the decision of the court, not to go on the street and loot. Because that show a very wrong picture. The same picture that is being shown all over the world, preaching the gospel of lies that we are xenophobic. We are a non-xenophobic country. We are the most welcoming country and the Rainbow Nation country, all of more than any country, a country in Africa. By the way, we are the travelers. We have been in some of the African countries and the rest of the world. If you go to Zimbabwe, if you go to Malawi, more than each and every 5 minutes, 5 kilometers, 5 minutes, there are stops and go, there are roadblocks with police and everywhere, every corner. When you don't have your passport, when you don't have your papers ready, when your car is not have a permit to be in that country, you get a fine, you get arrested, you get deported. And then that's how much they mean about protecting their own countries, whereas they have nothing to show off about their countries. They just put a stick on the road, they say, toke. Then you give them 20 rand, you pass on. And then these are the terrible things that are happening outside. Now these people are flooding here. One of the police officers, my brother, called and says, these 1 million drugs that were coming from Malawi to South Africa, 1 billion drugs that were coming to South Africa, is not the first one. They have been doing it because of the activities that are happening outside the country, done by us. It's a motivation to the police officers. Some of them, they have surrendered, that they are no more committed to crime. We have reminded the law enforcement to remember their oath in the office when they say, I am representing myself with my whole life. I'm under oath that I will protect my nation. I will protect the people on the ground. Because of the laziness of the governments and what we have done as a normal citizen of this country, non-politically, we have achieved a lot. That look at Ghanaians. Ghanaian president have deported their people, taking their people from here. The day after tomorrow, there will be more than 600 people that are going back to Ghana. Ghana have led by example, have set a very good presidency that all the countries, before it's too late, can you please come fetch your own people here? We may not have a relationship with any other country here in Africa if we are going to allow our country to be abused and polluted by illegal immigrants, and in the name of relations, in the name of you help us during apartheid. That does not work like that. We are commanding our government to make sure that we invest more than what we have to build the walls, and once they're gone, we build the walls and make sure that we rotate police officers that are on the borders, so that we can make sure that all these people that are doing crime, they don't have any room to commit crime, because when they are too comfortable, they will definitely gonna commit crime. We are going to make sure that all the illegal immigrants, they must go by the 30th. 30th is a deadline for all illegal immigrants to go in this country. Can you please don't ever trust this government? This government allows you to flood here. Don't trust politicians. Trust us. We are the people on the ground, and we know what is happening. We know where our drugs are. We know who is printing illegal documents and IDs. We know, because people on the ground are trusting us with information, and because our government is benefiting, they are benefiting with the cheap labor of these illegal immigrants. That's number one. And number two, they got mines in different countries. That's why they don't want to break the relationship with these people. We, as a normal citizen of this country, we are benefiting nothing with an association of another African country. This is the last hope of Africa. If it's the last hope of Africa, can we love our country by making sure that we put our flag on our body, we pray with our flag, and we put them on each and every household. You must have a flag before the 30th, the symbol of South Africa. Can we love our country again? I want to thank you, Donald Trump, for loving your people, saying America again, great again, and then you achieve it, and then secondary term, you said American first. Even the police officers are the part of the people that are chasing illegal immigrants that are around United States of America. United States of America is the #1 economic hub, carrying with close to 700 million people. They are going to host the World Cup right now, and our boys are going there to come back soon.
Zulus, we are not tribalistic or pushing tribalism, and as South Africans, we are not built out of hate. But if you are a man, we need to remind our men in South Africa that this country didn't just become what it is now. There are men and women who sacrificed their lives. There are men and women who worked hard and they were paid less to build this country for us as their children. And it will be a shame when we grow up sikhule singamadoda singakwazi ukubaluleka kwezo. Njengamanje sizoshintsha into ephathelene nezwe. Kufanele abantu bazi ukuthi izwe liyini. Amadoda kufanele azi ukuthi izwe liyini. Kungabi mnandi nje insizwa ukuvuka njalo ekseni kudliwe inhloko, kuphuziwe utshwala, kuhanjwe kuyolalo. Akeke kuphele lokho. Ake uvuke ekseni ucabanga into eyodwa njalo ukuthi konje izwe lami ngalisiza ngani. Asinandaba ke nayo yonke lento ekhulunywa ngabanye abanyanya izwe. Asinandaba nayo yonke lento ekhulunywa ngabanye abaholi abamukela imali esingazazi ukuthi bazozenzani, basiza ubani ngazo emazweni ase-Afrika, benikezwe imali, begugumbe nazo bese bebuya bezodelela izwe lase South Africa. We are not xenophobic as South Africans. We are helping our police and our politicians and our leaders to understand that we are the people. We are affected by these situations here. So ingakho ke sisukuma maphoyisa, and we want to thank you maphoyisa. We want to thank you policemen and women for understanding that when you are around us, we are not causing any harm to anyone, and you've been always there. We are always live on our phone. You can't edit live. That's why we are always live, because we are very confident policemen and women that we will never break the law. And we thank you for walking with us the distances, and we thank you for understanding that this is more than just the marches, but is it also a statement towards our government and our leaders that enough is enough. By 30th of June, every for illegal foreigner in South Africa, and we are not playing, every foreigner must have left South Africa. If you are married to one, please sort out your papers. If it's your girlfriend or boyfriend, please sort out your papers, because when we come for that, there will be no time. And it is not a joke. And we are thankful to the South African Defence Force Ndabezitha, who put out a statement to say they are not going to harass us on the 30th, because we have not planned to sabotage the country. We have not planned to sabotage our economy. We have not planned to kill anyone. But we are saying we will demonstrate in large numbers so that the government can see that if they don't listen to this, there's a potential problem during elections. There's a potential problem during business seminars that are conducted in the country, because we want each and every embassy to comment about this. We want each and every legal foreigner in South Africa. They must tell us what are they doing. Instead of going on social media and insulting us, what are they doing in correcting their brothers and sisters who are here illegally? And Nigerians must be very careful. Nigerians are very bold and ignorant. They must be very careful. And other foreigners from other South African countries, they must disassociate themselves with Nigerians, because Nigerians are the ones who are teaching people to be arrogant, are the ones who are teaching people to look down on South Africans and undermine South Africans. And this is a warning. We are men. We are too strong. We are stronger than them. We are a might. They mustn't seek for war. War is never a solution, because the war doesn't only kill those that are beaten. The war always kills from both sides, and we don't want that. We don't want the war. We do have the war. We have the power. We have men. We have our strategies, but we don't want to use that. We are saying just leave. Just leave the country. Leave our sisters. Leave our kids. Take away your drugs. Go feed your babies there. And what kind of men? Now they are showing that they are strong in South Africa. Why would you leave your wife and kids and want to be strong in another man's country? Nigerians must be careful. Actually, Nigerians, we issued on the 24th of May, we issued a statement that they must close all their businesses. So from tomorrow, we'll be checking all businesses that are owned by Nigerians, whether they are closed or not. We will check that up. And we are straightforward with it. We are not going to kill anyone. We are saying, let them close their shops. And Pakistanis and Somalis, they must vacate those spaza shops. Spaza shops belong to the South Africans. All those that are illegal immigrants and are owning saloons, they must vacate those shops. We don't care. You don't tell us what are we going to do after that. It's our country. We will decide. Don't ask us what we are going to do when you are gone. Just leave. This is our country. If we want to leave it hollow, we will leave it hollow. If we want to occupy it, we will occupy it. Don't ask us what we are going to do in our house. It's our house. It's our land. We are men, and we are standing up for this country. And this is not a joke. This is not a joke. All the leaders Ndabezitha who are supporting illegal immigrants, all the illegal immigrants in South Africa must go and build houses around that man's house.
Yes.
All the foreigners that are feeling that they are not safe, they must go and build shacks next to the leaders that are saying we must leave foreigners alone. They must just do us this favor and shut up, because we don't have time. We control the narrative of this country now. So we are not joking, and we are smart. We are 10 times smarter than those leaders who are saying we are not smart. And that means he doesn't even know what is intelligence. Because I can change police into warriors with my intelligence. So if you are making a joke with intelligence here to Wazulu, then you don't know what you are gunning for. Because we are not joking. We are not joking, and that intelligence is the one thing that has done something that even a politician can't do. a musician can't do. No leader can command 5,000 men and those men don't break anything. It is because of that intelligence. So they must respect that intelligence. And we got another one. And then that one changes the whole narrative. So they must be very careful. They must be very careful. We thank you very much. You are hired hitmen to kill us. You are hired hitmen to kill police who are trying to do the job correctly. Stop that nonsense. Stop that rubbish. This country, if it's fixed, if lelizwe lilungiswa kubuya amafemu kubuya wonke umuntu is got a piece of bread in this country. This country is rich. So stop killing police, stop killing one another, stop killing people, stop protecting our illegal foreigners in this country. Because most of you guys who are staying in the hostels, you are the ones who are hitmen. You are the ones who are abducting our people. You are the ones who are kidnapping kids for these foreigners.
You are even hired to kill us. You are just here to sniff us.
And you must know, Uguti, we do have our intelligence. We also get these names. And we know most of the time siyaz jobani abagada amakwerekwe. Siyaz nokuthi baqhamuka. And there's these security companies that you don't know ukuthi basebenza kuphi. Trust me. When we start facing you or coming to you for that, it won't be easy bafowethu. Because siyanazi la ema-hostel. Nikhumbule nihlala nabafowethu la ema-hostel. Njoba nibulala abantu nje la ema-hostel siyanazi. Siyazi nokuthi obani ababulala abantu. Every month 15 people are taken down to KZN. They are killed by abantu base KZN. Stop that nonsense. Because singayishintsha thina ekseni. Nikhumbule ukuthi ningamagwala futhi inkabi ngamagwala nje vele. Ngiyabo ningamagwala vele. Siyanazi ukuthi ningamagwala ngoba anikwazi ukulwe mini njengathi. Thina silwe mini la ngalibalela. Njoba silwa we are putting our lives on the line ngamabomu because we want this country right. If indoda ifele into enhle iyaphenduka ibe ingilozi egcekeni, ibe ingilozi yezwe. Wena mawumgodi oyibulala abantu uzoba ingilozi ekwenzani? Uzahamba usipokele sambe siwa singazi isikhekwa yini la. So please stop killing police. Stop killing one another. Stop taking money from foreigners. Stop doing these nonsenses in these hostels. Let us fix the country because everybody is going to get a piece of the bread when the country is fixed. Siyacela, white people, Indians and Muslims must also come into the party. They must also help this country. Business people, ShopRite, Uspa and everybody. They must come to the party because as we close these spaza shops, they are benefiting. They mustn't keep quiet like we are not doing anything. They must show up and come and save this country. Help to save this country. So we are not promoting any violence. That's why we are calling on our people to stop killing each other and making sure that this country becomes great again. We will be here and we are here. We are going to be here every day until we fix it. Until we win, bafowethu, this country needs to come back to what it used to be. So we need to play part. We even know the police. We got screenshots, accounts and monies and messages of police taking money from drug lords. And we don't want to name and shame. We are saying police, stop. Whoever is involved in drug cartels and taking money from criminals and everything, if you're a policeman, you took an oath, stop. Because the time will come. The time will come where we'll name and shame, but we don't want to do that at the moment. Sicela nansi insizwa yakithi. Nayi insizwa yakithi. Eyabulawa, eyadutshuliwa ngabantu bokufika nansi. Siyacela awatshela amakwerekwethu siyashayana thina. Niwatshela baphoyisa upho sisinangu siswami. Nibatshela abantu bokufika ukuthi siyashayana. Siyashayana ngempela futhi. Kodwa sizokushaya umuntu. Nibatsheleni ukuthi nisho ningamaphoyisa hey, please make our lives easy, just go. Because abantu abathwala umthwalo onzima yinini amaphoyisa ngithi. So asifuni ke thina kuhlupha amaphoyisa ethu. Thina amaphoyisa, we want you to be peace officers. We don't want you to arrest anyone. We want to bring this country to a position where police will just walk around the streets just to maintain order. We don't want police to arrest people. We don't want police to work hard in chasing criminals. We want police to enjoy their work. We want police to go home and enjoy their lives with their kids and families. Not ukuthi kube yithi South Africans or anybody who's troubling the police. We want that country. We want that country where soldiers will just come and maintain order in the country and face wars that are coming outside of the country. Not when soldiers are deployed to come and fight us as South Africans. No, we don't want that. We are praying for you, police. We love you, police. We want to work with you. We want to make your jobs easy, but also tell foreigners ukuthi thina siyashaya. Ngoba mabelokhu benza amavideo kanje bethi asindawo, South Africans are lazy, South Africans have small sticks there, and South Africans can't do this, can't do that. Hello, siyashayana. Bayithathe leyo ngozi leyo. Inkosi nibusise, siyabonga kakhulu kwi-media, ngiyabonga indaba ezitha, ngizocela goqe angazi noma khona ufuna ukubeka indaba ezitha. Sesiqedile thina. Siyabonga nina benkosi, inkosi nibusise nonke.
Ungaba imibuzo nje.
Khona imibuzo. 90% of the parliament is listening to what we are saying, and they are very positive about it.
Can you please address concerns about whether this is politically motivated, that this is a political agenda? What do you say to those who say that you guys are just doing this because it's an election year?
Yeah, first off, Siswami, you must look at that person. You will find that that person is lazy to think. We are facing the problems right now. We are facing the drug problems. We just, in 2 days, 1 billion worth of drugs were found in this country. Is that political? We allow everybody to put their opinions up, but some opinions are not worth even listening to. This is not political. Since we started it, every politician that wanted to join us have joined us, and we've worked with them because they understand the cause. So we will not be deviated by people who are lazy. And if this is political, he is not political or she is not political, what are they doing about the situation that we're facing in the country? Thank you. Sir.
Yeah, with regard to it's ENC, Chekwane Tladi from ENC. Chekwane Tladi from ENC. Yes. With regard to rumors about HFE, I heard he touched on it because I was going to ask about it. What is your take about it, and how can you put the community or the citizens in confidence, and what do you think the community or citizens should be doing at the moment in order to avoid such situations in case they put presence in the food? Should they keep buying? What should happen?
No, we encourage each and every community member to make sure that they must stop buying to all illegal immigrant shop. They must stop buying because during the apartheid regime in this country, even the dawn of democracy, we used to have general dealers that were owned by South Africans. But can we revive that moment and mood that our local economy must be owned by locals? And then this is a very sad situation because it started very slow, and now these people, their aim and agenda is to take over the country, to take over the government of this country. So we are stopping this before it's too late, because the next leader, what happened in America when the foreigner Barack Hussein Obama took America, it will happen 10 times as South Africa. It will happen 10 times as South Africa. So now if we are not willing to do something, and now we are being politicized, none of us is political. Even my brother here, when you see someone in the march wearing the political t-shirt, whomever, and he conduct them that no. Because we don't want the political agenda. The people who were gathered outside there, they even conflicted with their own organization, like MK. They were rallying against illegal immigrants out there, supporting what we are doing, and then they got in trouble with their party because their party released a statement that they are still not sure whether they are with us or not.
I think on the serious note, on the food poisoning thing, we've already gotten the videos and the chips that they are using. They are targeting young kids, and it's a slow poison. So if people are going to carry on buying from these illegal shops and spaza shops, they are going to consume this poison but it will take like 2 years for a person to die. So it's not a poison that is going to kill people now. So that's why people must be very careful, and they must stop right away. From tomorrow, the 1st of June, nobody must buy from Espaza shops. But people, you know, sometimes are stubborn. They will still go and buy from those shops. Unfortunately, there's a collateral damage from any war that is fought in the world. And sometimes that is going to happen even if we are not anticipating it. So we are calling on our people. Siyacela abantu bakithi, siyacela kusukela kusasa mhla ka-1 June 2026. Sicela abantu bakithi beyeke ukuthenga ezitolo zabantu bokufika sekufakwe opoison ema-chipsini. Into ebivele ikhona le. Ziningi izingane seyifile vele. Kodwa lokhu sebekwenza mawala, bazokwenza mawala kule nyanga kaJune. Okubuhlungu ukuthi bafaka upoison ongeke ukubulale same time. Upoison ozokubulala mhlawumbe after 2 years. So you'll be see them very happy bethi hayi bye South Africa. They know ukuthi 1 million people in the next 2 years are going to die. So stop buying from these shops, foreigners, as from tomorrow. Stop. Ufuke uqhubekileke vele ke phela bakithi sesiyothini phela ngoba phela wena uyithandela ukudla kwabantu kuxoxeka kamnandi lapha. I-dick sweet into ababhizi ngayo ama sweet, i-dick sweet ilama energy drinks abayikhandela wona ama-shops awo nama grandpa nogwayi nama chips ey'ngane lawa. Izona ke izinto ababhizi ngazo kakhulu abafuna ukuyilo. Ngisho ucoke bayikhandele yabi icoke naleyo coke bayifaka ubuthi phakathi. So please stay healthy, love yourself, love your country, and play a part in making it great.
Futhi makuqhubeka kanjalo umuntu mangabe bese umcimbi uyogcina seyedlela isipheko sakhe manje. Ukuze ifika ne drink yakho iphuzele yona.
Ngabuza ba.
Ngicela ukubuza mina la wenzizwa ukuthi njengoba sibheke kumhla ka-30 nje kaJune silindele vele sonke ukuthi labantu abakufanele bahambe. Uma beqhubeka besagoloza befuna ukubhekana nabantu base-South Africa ni plane ini lapha ngoba yilokhu izwakala inkulumo zokuthi bakhona abantu bona bayimisele ngene.
Ndaba ezethu sicela ukusho ukuthi ukuqala lapha eSouth Africa sifuna ukubuyisa umthetho, sifuna ukubuyisa ukulalela, uyabona. So njengoba kuyithi esithi sabeka lesi silinganiso sekamhla ka-30 June ukuthi kufanele kushaye sona sebehambile laba bantu, sikhumbule ukuthi kukhona nezingane zabo ezifunda igola. Ngithi sinobuntu thina singabantu ekugcineni kosuku. Inhloso enkulu esiyenzayo ukulungisa izwe, not ukuthi sizenze ngathi singabantu abanganangqondo. So ke lezi izingane zabo kuyafona abazali bazo bathi thina baba sizohamba, kodwa kunezingane zethu ezifundayo zingakwazi ukuqeda isikole ngoDisemba bese ihamba ke nazo. Sizoba nalo uchungechunge lweinhlelo zokubuka lezi zime kanjalo. 2, ngeke behambe bonke abantu bokufika ngomhla ka-30, ngeke beze behambe bonke ngoba abanye abanayo imali yokuhamba. Yingakho sibiza ama-embassy, sizoba nomhlangano nema-embassy ukuthi ma-embassy abantu ngeke bekwazi ukuyihambela. Ake nenze njengeGhana, ake niyithathele abantu benu nibahambise bese kuthi laba basele ngokusemthethweni ke akuthiwa bakuleli ngekusemthethweni okuyobe kuyibona abasele sesiyababuka ke bona ukuthi yebo kusemthethweni wendoda. Ngabe umsebenzi owenzayo njengoba 13 million wabantu base-South Africa bangasebenzi, umsebenzi ongeke wenziwe inabantu base-South Africa. So even abantu abalegal after 30 June we will start engaging that question ukuthi ulegal impela eSouth Africa, but umsebenzi owenzayo njengoba othisha othisha ba-1.8 million abangasebenzi, kodwa la ema-university kugcwele oprofessor baseZimbabwe, ama-university onke agcwele oprofessor okungebona abala. Iy'ngane zakithi aziwathola ama-interns ema-university ey'funa ukuba ngama-lecture ngoba umuntu waseZimbabwe kwangena oyedwa ulanda bonke abantu bakubo. Ama-restaurant yebo usemthethweni, but ngempela kufanele usebenze e-restaurant yini. Ama-restaurant onke aqasha abantu bokufika la eGoli esentini, uqashwa abantu bokufika bonke. So ke sizoqala-ke sibe sesiqala ngaleyo nto leyo, but umphakathi awulinde thina njengabaholi bawo ngoba lento le program esiyiphethe thina izogcina iyenze yonke lento abacabanga ukuthi abantu ngeke yenzeke. Siyocela ukuthi nisibekezelele ngoba akuzukusiza uma usuka wena usuyithathela wakho umthetho sewuyaqala usubulala lento esiyenzayo. Sekushift ifocus isiyobheka lokho osubonile, sekuyekeka into inkulu lento esiyenzile bafowethu, inkulu futhi siyenza ngokuthula, sisiza bona abaholi, sisiza wona umphakathi wakithi. Siyakucela impela lokho lo mbuzo ubalekile baba
kakhulu. Ngapha ngenza ukuthula ukuthi ngicabanga sebebonile ukuthi ayikho insizwe ngaphela ngisho kuthiwa bayizigidi abekho abantu abangabheka ngakho-ke kubalulekile ukuthi ama-awareness awumkhaya yabona uma uthi uyabuka sesigwetshelwe amaqala saphula inqaba yabantu yabona manje lana kufuneka uzifike la isima khona asifuni lokho ngoba kuyawuphuma mhlawumbe isawufetha ngempela ngoba bohlangana nenyongo iphunguzi ngoba leyo nto leyo ngiyacela nje kakhulu ngihlonipho kakhulu akumnandi umdeli umndeni sigijima kashayidala belaleli beka lantu abahlala emakhaya we are on the ground, we know exactly what is happening. Can they leave our country before it's too late?
Can I also ask, are you not concerned about the reputation of South Africa, the reputation of South Africa with these marches? A lot of people are saying the marches are making us look a certain way. South Africa,
To who?
to other people.
We don't care. We don't care about that. It's people who are talking from a 250,000 rand worth of couch. You see that person sitting in Sandton and enjoying himself, smoking a hub, is that person who's saying that. I'm saying any leader who are questioning what we are doing, he must come and walk with us. We will take him to Hillbrow. We will just stand there and we'll say, my leader, please look at this. And then comment after this, because we need to be practical now. We don't want to theorize things. We don't want to talk about things that are unforeseen. We want to go to Yeovil. Go to Yeovil right now. Go and see a 13-year-old child selling his body, and then you tell me you want to be diplomatic about saying. So whoever is saying that, they can say that we don't care and we don't have time for that anyway.
Are you working with the police?
Yes, every day.
Yeah.
We love them, and they also have beautiful women there. Sorry, Bob. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But what about the killings? E-hailing. Uber in Sabulalo every day.
Yeah.
What about it?
Do you know in Joburg? Do you know who's killing you in Joburg?
I don't know. Marmawi hostel.
Yeah.
Bulalo
Yeah.
What about it? How are we going to fix that situation?
Okay.
Because Bulalo every day, I born on social media every day.
Yeah.
And
Unfortunately, this is what we're trying to restore, my brother. This is exactly the same thing I was saying to my fellow brothers. Uguti, let us stop killing each other.
Exactly.
I did say that. And this is what we are trying to restore. Even police have no resources. Right now, if you were to call a police station that somebody has got killed, it will take 2 hours, 4 hours. And the perpetrator will be halfway around the world by the time the police come. Let us be police as men. Let us be CPF as men. Let us stand up for the country. Let us question the wrong things that our brothers are doing. Because you are sitting at the hostel and 8 of you in one room, none of you are working, but all of you are wearing expensive stuff. Correct each other. You need to correct each other. Even in location, right now, as we are standing here, my brothers in township, they wake up, they sit at the corner. They don't try anything. So we need to face that, but we can't say South Africans are lazy and then we counter-attack that with the foreigner thing. The foreigners must leave the country, and then we will groom our boys, we will groom our men into becoming people who understand. And one leader said, I'm not talking about spaza shops, I want to talk about the mines. You've been there in the government for more than 30 years. Why you've never spoken about the mines? Why are you only speaking about these spaza shops and now you are speaking about them? Because we are talking to what we can touch. We can't touch the mine. We don't have the resources to touch the mine. He is in parliament. He must facilitate that people own that mine. He can't tell us as voters, no, Mina, I'm not thinking about the spaza shop. I'm thinking about the spaza shops are contributing 250 billion rand to this economy. So you can't tell me that is nothing. It is very stupid for a leader to speak like that when he doesn't even do his calculations and survey. As spaza shops are feeding families. They are feeding families every day. If I buy a bread from your shop, that is your 20 rand that is going to your grocery as the owner of that spaza shop. We are not going to be tycoons and be rich and own buildings and own farms and all that. And these politicians are scalams also. They are crooks. In their names, they don't own anything. in their name. That is criminality. Why would you have 1 million rand and not own it and have somebody else owning it? That is criminality, and that's being a coward, because you know one day you're going to go to jail. You want to live there for your kids. So siyacela bantu bakithi again, sicela siyeke ukubulala. Awu kwasho napho ukuhlubana ngekufa singabafana. Ake sihlubane ngesibhakela singabafana, ke siyeke ukubulalana bakithi. So le yama Uber baba idinga ukuthi sithola uSantaco and kube khona ukusebenzisana, because mina I don't understand lento yama Uber ngoba i-own abantu bamatekisi, but futhi on a public eye abantu bamatekisi ngathi abayiphuli. So you are confused. So okay, leyo it's another topic for another day, but let us fix our mindsets, let us fix our hearts, let us all look at one direction for the sake of the country.
Thank you.
Rasta.